happening where the youngsters get hype, we blow it. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Too short. Up all night, baby. Album number 16. Y'all can't do that.
Too many times I told you, stop playing with me, go play with your kids. I don't want to hear no opinions from people who still got dreams of making it big. I don't really care about what you would do if you had this bread or the things you would get. If you was me, you wouldn't work this hard. You don't know how long I've been waiting on this. I'm way too busy to hate on the bank account, look like she banking on tips. I came up from nothing, was laying on to sleep in the bed, was paying no rent. Everyone loves you when fame don't exist. When I made $1 million, they said that I'll switch. My watch is too pricey, my chain is on lit. My diamonds are icy, I'm skating on this. Skating like Gretzky back in the 80s and running from but that isn't Brady. This is jail, but that doesn't faze me. I keep to myself if that's what it takes me.
Hi, and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Some confidence for Charlotte. With the win in their last matchup against the Brooklyn Nets. Tied 1-1 after the win. We'll see who can get the edge.
And I credit the shot selection in that one. It's hard to stay patient, but you see the reward.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
And the challenge defensively is to find Cunningham at all three levels. He can beat you at the rim. He can beat you from 30 feet out and everything in between.
And it's Leonard with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
There's the screen. And George.
Boy, you see Keontae George with the burst off that dribble drive. That is tough.
Here's Bradshaw. His three-pointers off the mark.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Leonard on the wing. 5 on the clock. He can't hit that time. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. Here's Hayes. A three-pointer off the mark. Brooklyn with the ball. Pass to Knipple. It's stolen by Cunningham. And here we go. Fast break. Cunningham's got it. Here's Hayes. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Hayes has got 7.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you got to get it to him.
And the big fella, Alex R., showing promise. Greg, especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game, and has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
And the Hornets with possession here, following the bucket by the Nets. He takes it in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Cunningham's got his second bucket.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And they've been mediocre all season long, just about 72% from the line.
At 6'4", guys, Keontae George brings both length and athleticism to both guard positions, and you love that on the defensive end, he can guard multiple as well.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Makes it off the glass. George has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Keontae George loves capitalizing in the painted area. Easy work for him right there.
And so George will bring it up for Brooklyn. They trail by 1. Hayes with the steal. Rizachet with it. He has yet to score. And it's Hayes in the corner. A 3. Pointers right on target. Hayes has got a couple of threes now in the first for the Hornets.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, plenty of pressure for a player like Cade Cunningham, asked to shoulder the load. He said, that's what I asked for, to be in the NBA, to be in these moments. I try not to shy away from them. He practices meditation, and he says it's really helped me. Anytime I need to just reset, I can do it. Kevin?
Able to dial it in. Okay, Allie, thanks. Harper with the steal. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Cunningham for 3. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
Now, here's Harper. Leonard, no luck. It's deflected. And stolen by Leonard. And George with the stuff.
Keontae George proved to be comfortable from the outset in the lead. This guy is relentless offensively.
But that's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Over to the wing. Pass to Song. Shot clock at 5. Here's Cunningham. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. Nets leading by 3. Now Carrington. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And that one drops for him.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Stolen by Collins. Inside. And Smith with the stuff.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. To the middle. And they get it.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Nets out in front. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Nets.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Doris, you were a great ball handler in your day. So with that in mind, do you think players are carrying the ball too much now?
Kev, this is such a hot topic. Carrying the basketball is when the ball ends up directly on the palm. The closest we get to that is what we call the hang dribble from players. They're trying to extend the possession so that they can read the defense. To me, that's the only point of concern.
Collins up top. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint. And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that position. Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Morant surveying the D. And Morant throws it down.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shot the rim.
And it's slammed in by Smith.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Boy, a very quiet start, but looks like he's starting to find a little something out there.
Count the basket.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And now here comes Collins leading the break. With the block.
Well, this is one of Bamba's big-time strengths. Send it back, Mo.
In transition, here come the Nets. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Nets have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Morant outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Perez. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And this is something Morant does well. His knack for knowing when to make that feed is impressive.
There's a screen by Collins. From the top of the key, he buries it. Collins has got 6. Here's Morant. In the center of things, Morant.
I love his approach and attitude right now, doing everything he can to keep his team in it.
To the paint. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Morant off the bounce. Hart wide open. He fires. The three-pointer no good. Driving the lane.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. To the right side. Morant outside. Pass to Perez. Rebound, Brooklyn. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Brooklyn shooting their fifth free throw of the game here. Nets leading by 11. Collins wide open. He fires. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Morant drives in. And Morant throws it down.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
Back to Smith. And Smith with the snuff.
My goodness, I didn't think they could top that last dunk, but it only took them a couple seconds.
Not much defense, Greg, on those last few possessions, but does anyone mind?
Not at all.
And a new group in for the Nets. We've got 1:18 left in the first half of the game. Nice move. And Sarr pulls it down. Hornets trailed by 11. And here's Morant. And stolen by Leonard. Here's Knipple. Sinks the three-pointer. Knipple's got 5 points so far.
Not everyone has the green light to take that three in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
We all know Ja's capability to fill it up, and he is showing it here tonight.
Morant with the steal. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Harper with the steal. Knipple wide open, and he fires. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
No coverage that time. He has 5.
Every team wants bigs who can knock it down from distance. Yes, sir.
Hornets with the rebound. Right wing. With 2 seconds left. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Hornets shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. That's off as well, so he misses both. Timeout called the Nets.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Intercepted. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive. And it probably has to happen quickly. And he gets it to go.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And now, Ricochet running the floor all by himself.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Fast break now for Charlotte. Here's Hayes, off on the layup. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Led by as many as 14 points. Knipple with the bucket.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Down low. Here's Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
Just a fantastic decision maker. Cunningham giving it up in that two-man set.
To the inside. Bradshaw.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Stolen by Knipple. The Nets shooting the sixth attempt at the free throw line tonight. That's good from Knipple. And talking to Con Knipple, Greg, he has a burning passion to be great. You can just tell him.
Yeah, he gets up before everyone else and goes to work. Some people have called him an old soul, just very mature and disciplined.
Hornets trail by 9. Three-pointer. Drills it from outside. He's got 10.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
Here's George. And Sarr pulls it down.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
Driving to the basket. And Hayes throws it down.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Timeout called, the Nets. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Sarr.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
George in the post. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
This is where the length of Keontae George helps, right? Inside, he's so much longer than your typical guard.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Pass to Harper. Hayes with the steal. Here's Sarr. He's covered by Leonard. He moves. And Sarr throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
That's 2 really unproductive trips in a row ending in turnover.
The Nets making a switch here. And here's Sharp. They're on an 18-6 run. Cunningham gets the bucket.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Pass to Knipple. Oh, good on the triple. The Hornets with the lead. Things really clicking for them at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Yep, it counts.
High percentage look. You can't ask for much more than that.
There's the pick. Here's Rizacek. Got a piece of it. Here's Harper. And the layup falls. Harper's got 7 points in the game. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
To the middle. Inside, throws it down.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Brooklyn trailing. Back up top. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He has 6.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
And finished off by Leonard.
If a teammate's open in the painted area, you give him the basketball. Those are high-quality shots.
The Nets have shot 67% from the line tonight, going for a 6. On the free throw, no good.
Shooting 1. Substitution on the board.
There's 48 seconds left here in the third quarter. Carrington with the ball. He's got 6. Banked in off the glass.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Hart outside. Pass to Bamba. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Down low. And the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, you better keep the 7-footer Mo Bamba away from the cup. What an easy finish.
Now Carrington. Outside Cowan. That will count. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Nets lead. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
And he drives in. It's rebounded by Charlotte. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. In the corner, Bamba with it. And a miss there on the triple. Power down with both hands.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Just 5 to shoot. Brooklyn needs to get off the shot here. Collins, good.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical junction.
Back to Morant. Bamba sets a screen. Goes back up. The rebound by Carrington.
This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
Outside Cowan. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He lit into them over their transition defense. He said, quote, enough is enough. Get back on D. We have to slow them down. The discrepancy in fast break points is eating at him. We'll see how they respond.
He appreciated Allie. Thank you. Carrington with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. Carrington, that's good.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
It's Morant with the drop. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Hornets trail by 3. And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here. To the paint. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Poke loose. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. And the Hornets making a change here. Off the inbound. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication there. They'll want to talk about that one.
The Nets call time.
Let's get on our feet. For your honeybees.
The Nets with the lead. George in the post. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
To me, great offensive players have got to be able to draw contact and get to the free throw line. Keontae George does just that. Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
They get the rebound. Bradshaw. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. And guys, here in the 4th quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the big shot.
And the shot is good.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
No good there. Brooklyn with the ball. They've led by as many as 14 points. Big time Cam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Shaw. Plays it in off the window.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
George. Cunningham pulls it down. Charlotte trailing. Takes the three, and there's the three.
Boy, remarkable how efficient he's been scoring the ball. He feels good right now.
That is a big-time jam.
And that's what we're used to him doing, but he really just hasn't had that typical impact offensively. If they keep getting him touches, this game won't be tied for long.
No good.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
It's George on the wing. Fires the three. String from outside.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's foul number 2 for him. Now, here is George. From deep. And down goes the three.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Yes, sir. Cade Cunningham embracing the role of a leader.
Now Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jacks up a three. That does not go. Cunningham knocks down the three.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 2. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game, and he wants to be prepared. What do you think we're going to see here?
I don't think they should be greedy here and think about a triple. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket, get a high percentage shot inside, and take my chances in overtime. And just a breakdown defensively there allows him to wind up with an easy dunk straight off the inbound.
The Nets call time.
Of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
Well, you need the three here. Quick one. I mean, very quick. Has to be catch and shoot. One fluid motion. A very difficult shot, but it is definitely not impossible.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
like that. Turn it up, let it bump till the speakers start to thump. Natural is what I'm on. Party till the early morning. Turn it up, let it bump till the speakers start to thump. Natural is what I'm on. Party till the early morning. Turn it up, let it bump till the speakers start to thump. Natural what I'm on. Party till the early morning. Turn it up, let it bump till the speakers start to thump. Natural what I'm on. Party till the early morning.
The excitement of the NBA is on the way. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. And it's been home cooking for the Hornets in the midst of a homestand here in Charlotte.
And they've battled these guys to one win and one loss. It's been really an intriguing matchup. I'm looking forward to seeing how the third chapter plays out.
Likewise, I mean, they've got no choice but to go for broke here. Let it all hang out. Both of these teams. I mean, they know each other really well over the first two meetings, and it's led to a bit of animosity between them. At least that's how I'm reading it. So it should be one heck of a ball game here.
And there's the call on Rizachet. That is his first foul of the game. You know, these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Here's Sarr. Hard to imagine, but the stats. Down it goes!
Take that rack down!
What a slam!
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
No problem knocking that one down.
It's such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Cunningham left side. To the middle. Pass to Sarr. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3. And the foul called on Alex Sarr. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Now, here's Ivey. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. And slam dunk by Ivey.
My goodness, that move was just nasty.
No doubt about that. Left the defender on his backside and then just ripped it down.
Back to Sarr. Inside. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Cunningham. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's 6 points for Alex Sarr. Here's Thompson to the inside. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Sarr, the screen. Black grabs the board. The Magic trailing. Drives to the hoop. And he jams it with authority.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team. Hitting the afterburners to get the easy slam.
There's the screen. Pass to Evans. Back to Black. And there's the call on Rizachet. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Here's Black. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game.
And that's why you don't let him get positioned deep in the post.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
Down low, Bradshaw.
And he set that dunk up brilliantly with the kickback pass.
Unselfish and fancy all at the same time.
Evans outside. Trains it from beyond the arc.
You know, they've got to make him earn those threes. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
Pass to Cunningham. Sarr the screen. Nifty move. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And I love how Cunningham dictates the pace. You can't speed this guy up. He forces you to play at his speed.
Here's Ivicic. He's got 5. Evans with it. Now defended by Sarr. Evans' shot is good.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now, here's Cunningham. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game.
And at the offensive end, Cunningham is relentless. He will wear your defense out.
And, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Stolen by Thompson. And here we go. Fast break. Evans has got it. And the whistle stops gameplay. It's not a clean block shot. Instead, a shooting foul. And we'll see free throws coming up right here. The Magic shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
This season, in general, has not been kind to them at the free throw line. Only about 71%.
Now, here's Cunningham with the crossover. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And he had all of us at the table quivering. What a move by Dave.
Here's Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Thompson for 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Magic lead by 4. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
And, Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a...
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
McDaniel, no good. And Morant's got the ball here for Charlotte. Trailing by 5.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Pass to Perez. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, G. Right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks. Ja Morant looking to lead the way. He said, I set the tone. My teammates feed off of it, and I love to compete. That's how we all grew up, playing on the blacktop outside, competing at a high level when there was no cameras around. Back to you.
He's got that alpha mentality. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Daniels with it. Bamba picks him up. Perez with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Morant outside. And Morant throws it down.
This is how athletic Morant is, a point guard who possesses incredible athleticism, taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And Daniels, here we go.
A little extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
When he comes in there with that tomahawk, that's just too much force.
Tell you what, fellas, you cannot throw it down any harder than that. That was a rim rattler.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Outside Daniel. Here he goes. Clock at 6. Meyer. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Magic lead by 10.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
All sorts of time. Again, the Magic score.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Pass to Perez. There's the pick. Fires from deep. Sinks the triple.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Meyer. A floater, and that's 2 points on the layup.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Pass to Perez. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Perez has got 4 this quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Magic leading by 9 to the paint, and the dunk by James.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Here's Perez. Out to Morant. A second chance effort. And it's Daniels with the rebound. And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
Morant, right side. Off the left rim and out.
Operating from mid-range. That's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. 35 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Meyer, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balance. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Saar. Cans it from downtown. Saar's got 11.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And so it's the Orlando Magic with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Back to the action in just a minute. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Now, here's Ivy. Evans inside. Misses in close. Hornets trail by 16. To the inside. Bradshaw. Here's Morant. The kick out to Cunningham. Three-pointer. Hits the three-point bomb. Cunningham's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Charlotte. And the big fella, Alexander, showing promise. Greg, especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game. And has the makings of a modern offensive game as well. That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
To Rizachet. In the corner, it's Saar. Puts the move on. 5 on the clock. Saar, the screen. Rebound by the Magic. Here's Black. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Pass to Cunningham. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
Kicks it out to Evans. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Hornets trail by 15. Rizachet in the corner. It's Black in the corner. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
76% on the season from the foul line.
He's had trouble putting up the same numbers from the foul line that he put up last season.
And Saar throws it down hard.
And that's something Cunningham takes pride in. Sharp read with that pinpoint pass.
Pass to Ivicic. Now Black, 8 points for him. Count that bucket.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. So are dynasties a thing of the past? Well, Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm fine with dynasties, and I'm fine with new teams emerging every year. What the fans want to see is great competition. As long as teams are emerging through great management, let the results happen however they play out. Guys, back to you.
You just won a fair fight. Okay, thank you, Allie. Cunningham's shot is off.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
And Black drops them both. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throw? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
Hayes, no good.
He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Cunningham outside. Back to Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
Picked off in midair. Wide open. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
Black with it. He's got 12.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
And it's Hayes in the corner. There's 45 seconds left in the third.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Here's Black. Rips it home after the terrific move.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did.
Yes.
We felt it. Even over here, we felt it.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
And he had more than enough room there for one of those trademark slams that he's become noted for.
And Greg, don't you think once he got that space, you just knew it was going to happen?
So did the defense.
Yeah, that's right.
And I'll tell you what, he does not squander those chances. I mean, he's always going to punch it home with that kind of chance.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
And so it's Orlando. Riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Magic leading by 23. Outside Williams. Outside Daniels. Nice move with the drive.
Oh, what an amazing finish there. Just fearless. And when he attacks the rim, and it's as if the big fella wasn't even there.
And Morant throws it down.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Bamba with the block. With floor spacing so in demand, league-wide, Clark, there are 9 shooting big men on the chopping block, wouldn't you say?
I agree. I mean, for centers, you've got to have the awareness as far as cutting and moving off the ball and then using what they call circle action in the paint to create an angle for the pass and stay out of the way. Those are things that are part of the game now for the big guys.
He doesn't get the second one. Hornets trail by 20. Down low. Fires from the wing. Here's the 3. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Bamba's got a pair of threes here in the 4th quarter for Charlotte.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
Latrey, and another 3 for Charlotte.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
For 3, Williams. It's rebounded by Hayes. To the right side. Morant outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
Turnovers weren't a story for him early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. And it wasn't a very happy huddle. Coach told the team, quote, "We need to be better with the ball. We're committing too many turnovers. It's hurting us." Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Charlotte moving the ball around. Here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Here's Meyer. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Hayes. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Magic.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
Here's McDaniel. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Sarr. Puts it right back up and in.
feeling it. No doubt about it, he's definitely feeling it right now, shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
James outside. Shot clock at 6. Morant there for the rebound.
That one hurts. Point blank range, you've got to capitalize on it.
Here's Rizachet. Lots of room. Buries the jumper.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Knocks down the 3.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's number. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
And Daniels, here we go. Williams fires. And he's good on the 3 ball.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
To the middle. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
And, guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Magic.
And a fantastic play from the bench.
This team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And tonight's win will put them up 2-1 in what has become a really intense season series, giving them a tentative edge here with one still left to be played against the Hornets.
Sarr can't get the 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And the dunk by Evans.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Cunningham outside. Inside. Sarr. Now Black from outside. No good there. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Sarr in the post. And he jams it in. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
And he drives in. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Premier on the track. Hey, yo, shout out to the NBA. What's your favorite team? I'ma break down all the teams and show you how I flip it into a rhyme scheme.
Take your time.
Pay close attention.
Break it down.
I'm in Atlanta with the Hawk. I poked him, he fell quick. I used to be a scalper like Boston. I sell ticks. My Cuban link chain so heavy my neck hurt. Call me the Brooklyn Nets. In Brooklyn I network. Get fly in Charlotte, spread my wings like a hornet. Every time I hear your music, I fast forward. If I was bipolar, as soon as my mood switch, something like Chicago, cause I'm back on my bull. In the gym working on my Cleveland Cavs. I be running like the horse on the Dallas Mavs. Hungry, so I gotta put some food in my stomach. I need some sweet and sour sauce for my Denver Nuggets. In the getaway car, I had to work on the engine, the crankshaft, cylinder head, and the pistons. These rappers is my kids, Cole Moria. I'm in the golden state of mind, a warrior. Rockin' like Houston, I don't give a I don't rap for free, I sell verses, Swiss beats and Timberland. Indiana Pacers jacket with the zipper. I just got a haircut with some LA Clippers. Like the Lakers bring the chip to my city. Shout to my bleak ass Memphis. I be on my Grizzly, heat like Miami. Get bucks like Milwaukee, Jadakiss already said that. Shooting like the Timberwolves, I ain't missing fam. Timber, knock the trees down on your timberlands. Birds call them pelicans. Knicks in the rain, lightning and thunder. I'm a hustling veteran. I'm a survivor like Respect me from Brooklyn to Compton. I was born in 78. Never been a quitter. 2 years ahead of my time. I'm a 76er. They my sons. We some trailblazers, you heard? A bunch of kings floating in them Bentley Spurs. Pat Pulse, way more than just a rapper. Swoop down and snatch my prey like a raptor. Used to shop at Jimmy Jazz. I'm different. Y'all some cowardly lions eager to meet the wizard.
Playing basketball. Playing basketball. Playing basketball. Basketball. I can see that from a mile away. See it. You can step my mother about a mile away. Stack it. I got 3 white like a mink coat with them rolls like a Sharpay. And all of my call them Barbies. She looking back like I'm flexing, baby, no way. And lately I've been on that.
We got London on the train.
Me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah. Money on my back, I got money on my brains. Money in my pants, I got money, I gon' change. 20, 50, 100, 500 million, man. On a double, streaming, reading, switching back. If I need some rest, I'ma flip me some. I talk like I want it, she don't say nothing back. If pull up, I put that in my, or I put that in my. Call a shorty, made up my brody. If you don't owe me, they'll act like you owe me. I promise I won't ever quit Kobe. Young thugger, I whip it, that bitch, you know me, young thugger. Yeah, she shining like butter, the from Chicago, I call her young Cutler. Leave it to people, I pull up in Billy's with London, they all wanna meet. Yeah, they all wanna greet them. Then they all wanna. No, they won't tease on that, they won't read on that, they won't leash on that. Don't Felicia that, mama see to that, they won't snitch on that. She can't secret that. Mama a beast on that, if she bad, I'ma go in 4 season that. What? Me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah. Money on my back, I got money on my brains. Money in my pants, I got money, I gon' change. 20, 50, 100, 500 million, man. Hey, I'm a double, streaming, reading, switching back. I'm amigo, I play with. When I put ice on, I am Sub-Zero. All of my, they hard, call them Beatles. Hey, was face so I kept me a Regal. Dropping the top on the Bentley, I'm with the Birdman, yeah, the Eagle. Eat out my mind, man, I'm chewing out, I don't know none of these people. Let my little shawty go get me a, bring back me a. Yes, I got trust, I'm not worried about that, they know they can get. That's why I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah.
Five-star in a I'm going prison when just a week ago try to play me. I'm talking about my main mans cause I put him on your and have broke like he was T-Key. That show price going up. I know these love fool, but I can't let them get one up on man. I think Obama every day, bro, changed that. But I can't forget what I did at back dope. Classy, yeah. My bros get savage. I one time, but now she back again. When I'm in Cali, I keep the cause I ain't lacking. She said that's her best friend. I guess I'm friends.
She quit a 9 to 5 working for me. They chat know I'm a goat, like my logo jumping. Spent 50 on the watch, my wrist turned like Ben 10. Butter peeking, I'm on road with the praying to God I make it back. Monte Carlo in the trenches faster than a scat pack. I can't hang around no rap, my mama taught me better than that. It feel better when around me, that's my habitat. Like every day I'm contract. Got like 4 gold plaques, turned up to the max. 75-star, got an X.
5-star in a I'm going prison when just a week ago try to play me. I'm talking about my main mans cause I put him on your and have broke like he was T-Key. That show price going up. I know these love fool, but I can't let them get one up on man. I think Obama every day, bro, changed that. But I can't forget what I did at back dope.
This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game are Allie LaForce. Taking a look at Minnesota. They come off the loss on Friday.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
Here's Sarr. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And the big fella, Alex Sarr, showing promise. Greg, especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game. And has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
A floater. And Sarr pulls it down.
3 straight misses to begin the game. Not the start they were hoping for.
And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Count that one.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
To Cunningham. Out to the right wing. Here's Hayes. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
And really with a pass-first mentality, Cunningham, the type of player that you like to play with.
Yep, it counts.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And he slams it one-handed.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Crawford outside. Oh! And an out-of-this-world reverse jam. Woo.
Oh, reversed it home. That was ready.
Agreed. The agility on display.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
5 on the clock. And the slam dunk by Dillingham.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. Pass to Rizichet. Takes it inside. That one drops for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Rob. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Right wing. Here's Dillingham. Lays it up off the glass.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Cunningham for 3. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And you see that motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
That one goes. Count it. Dillingham's got 6 points.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Here's Shaw. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
Here's Dillingham. He has 6. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. From deep three-point land, the Hornets pull it in. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Cunningham gets the bucket.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things at him, but he's been unstoppable.
Driving inside. Dillingham, no good. Charlotte leading by 3. Pass to Rizichet. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Rizichet's got his second basket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
To the inside. Sarr's shot is off. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Well, let's see how they play the clock.
Second shot opportunity. It's blocked. And they're pushing it up. And here they go. Dillingham with it. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
26 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Going inside, and Sarr throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Down low. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
And so it's Charlotte, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low.
16.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Charlotte.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top 4 generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow. If we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I got to go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Plenty of pressure for a player like Cade Cunningham, asked to shoulder the load. He said, that's what I asked for, to be in the NBA, to be in these moments. I try not to shy away from them. He practices meditation, and he says it's really helped me. Anytime I need to just reset, I can do it. Kevin, back to you.
Able to dial it in. Okay, Allie, thanks. Hornets leading by 9. Cunningham with it. Out guarded by Porzingis. Cunningham inside. He's got 9. Here's Perez. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Perez has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Hardy. It's stolen by Cunningham. Pass to Perez. And it's the Hornets, another 3.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now, here's Hardy. Scoreless thus far. Here's McCain. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
Here's Hardy. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Hardy's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
First team foul. Substitution on the board.
Cunningham on the wing. He's got 12. And another 3 for Charlotte.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D ships.
That one is hammered home.
Yeah, if you're playing that power forward position, you overcome a lack of size with great hops. Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his first foul. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Now off the inbound, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And a fast break now for the Hornets. Down the lane.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your...
Teammate run to it.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Porzingis can't hit. And so it's Randle bringing it up now for Charlotte. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
Now that's foul number 2, and he's got to avoid another this half if he wants to stay on the floor.
Off the inbound, and Morant throws it down.
This is how athletic Morant is, a point guard who possesses incredible athleticism.
Stokes can't get it to go. Hornets leading by 18. The Hornets have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight. And that one misses.
At the line for Charlotte, McNeely.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. The Timberwolves shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Pass to Crawford. Timberwolves passing it around. And he jams it with authority.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. 1:09 left to play here in the second quarter. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Hornets lead by 17.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
Creating easier opportunities for your guys to score. That is good offense.
All the officials are all over that.
Minnesota shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. There's 39 seconds left in the first half of the game. To the paint. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. He has 6.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
And he dumps it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. It's Morant with the drive. It's good.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And he uses the glass on the layup. 20 points for him.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
To the middle. Ball's knocked loose. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets. Their lead at 15 going into the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Pass to Ware. Here's Dillingham. And Sarr pulls it down. It's Morant in the corner. Hits it from three-point range. Morant's got 9 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Hornets leading by 16. Inside. There's Crawford with the 3. And Sarr pulls it down.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
It's stolen by Cunningham. And here we go. Fast break and Morant's got it. Sarr with it. Defended now by Dillingham. Cunningham for 3. Count that one as his 7th bank in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
And so Morant will bring it up for Charlotte. 19-point game. Looking ahead to their next one, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Pass to Sarr. To the middle. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we're...
Goodness. Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Timberwolves trail by 17. To the paint. Rizachet with the steal. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you. A lot of conversation in the NBA about expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver said there are clearly markets out there that are very interested and will run through a process. I'm looking forward to it. There's an enormous amount of interest out there. It's on the league to look at it holistically. Back to you.
All right, Allie, we appreciate the report.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And he drives in the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
But he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. The Hornets shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw lines tonight. That free throw missing. And he's good on the second. Timberwolves trail by 19. Here's Hardy. And it's Hardy with the jam.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Crawford with the ball. Now defended by Cunningham. To the inside. And stolen by Song. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Morant with a wide open look. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far. They set the screen. Here's Crawford. They get a hand on it. Minnesota again turning it over. Hornets leading by 20. And here's Cunningham. He's got 21. Here's Bradshaw. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. So it's the Timberwolves now. Screen by Porzingis. Pass to Hardy. Back to Porzingis. Rizachet with the steal. And Sarr throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Morant's got space. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Morant's got 14 points. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Hornets.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
So both teams changing it up here. The Timberwolves shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. An easy 2 points on the layup. Hayes has got his second basket.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
And stolen by Dillingham. For the finish. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Randall outside. Morant outside. Down low. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
As a passer, Morant has developed great instincts, and he's going to exploit those gaps in the deep.
How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the ounce, Greg, yeah. Showing off the bunny.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Yeah, he's shaking up a bit. No choice but to take a timeout and let him get some medical attention.
Who wants a t-shirt out there? Let me hear it.
32 seconds left here in the third quarter. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Pass to McNeely. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. McNeely's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And so it's Charlotte sitting on a 21-point lead to Edwards.
62.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now. Charlotte leading by 21 to the left wing. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. And that'll be his third foul so far. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
Banked in off the glass. He's got 34.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Lays it up and banks it in. And the Hornets lead by 19.
And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score. A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And you're just asking to get burned when you give Morant a lane, using that speed to his advantage.
McNeely, good.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game. Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
Stolen away. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Just superior focus from Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
And just as players, Greg, have used technology to train, it sounds like officials are now doing the same thing.
Yeah, whether it's the training app on their phones or VR headsets, cameras tracking their positioning on the floor, and even where they're looking, we'll see how much of a difference all this tech makes.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And the Hornets making a change here.
Aaron Bradshaw.
Will it go? That one, no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. No good on the free throw. And the Timberwolves call timeout. Cade Cunningham really making a difference here.
This is a timely timeout because this guy is hurting them. They've got to figure it out.
And the second free throw, good. And with NBA defenses more spread out than ever, Doris, teams are getting more aggressive, looking for offensive rebounds.
They are, Kevin, because it can be a valuable asset to get extra possessions. You're winning on the margins if you do that. And let's remember, certain guys just have a knack for getting offensive rebounds, so why not let those guys work?
They double him with Song. Out to the right wing. Stokes drills it from outside.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
Snatched away. Here he goes. Off with the layup.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Sars. Count it, good. Sars got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
Pass to Dillingham. This one for 3. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Here's Sars. The second effort. And it's good on the layup. Sars got 25 points in the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And there's the call on Rizachet. That's his first foul. Greg, we've had a couple of NBA Cups in the book already. What have you thought of it so far?
A little added excitement and interest early in the regular season, and I'm all for it. Between that and the play-in, I think the NBA's done a great job to kind of make every part of the calendar relevant.
And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. Now Morant to the wing right side. Sinks the triple. That's 28 points for Howard Song.
Terrific dime there. Morant realizing his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammates.
No good that time. Here's the Hornets with the ball. The kick out to Cunningham. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Cunningham's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Hornets.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Alex Zong.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds. Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Gillingham with the rebound. The Hornets pull it in. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Off target from three-point range. And he goes in for the dunk.
You know, didn't need two hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.